What's going on, YouTube? Zeekman here with another craft beer review. Today we have a special sour ale out of Area 2 Experimental Brewing in Stratford, Connecticut. It's the sister brewing company of Two Roads Brewing Company, where I work at. And today we are going to be talking about Synopsis Dark Cherry Sour Ale. I hope you guys really enjoy this, and let's get to it. Alright, so today I chose a beer that is called Synopsis. It's a Synopsis series from Area 2 Brewing Company in Stratford, Connecticut. It's the sister brewery from Two Roads Brewing Company. And I chose this beer because it's got a lot of special qualities about it. It is a sour ale, and it's as close to a lambic style beer that you can get without it being a lambic. Lambics are Belgian style beers that can take years to make, anywhere from 2, 3, 5, 7 years to make a lambic style ale, which has some body, it has some sourness to it, but they're aged slowly to really extract flavor from the barrels that it's aged in. So this beer today is called Synopsis Dark Sour Cherry, and it's called Synopsis for a reason. This beer, when it's first made and fruited, it starts out its brewing life in some oak barrels. From there, it's transferred into steel fermenting tanks. And then from the fermenting tanks, it's transferred into cement. So it goes from wood to steel to cement. And the cement helps the fermentation in these beers to hold the fruit qualities. Cement fermenters are usually used for the most part in the wine industry to help wines ferment and retain a lot of fruit flavor. So, in short, this Synopsis beer, Synopsis, the name, if you know, like from literature wise, Synopsis is like a shortened version of something. So this is a, like I was saying before, it's a sour ale that is as close to a lambic as you can get. It just takes a shorter amount of time. So that's where the name Synopsis comes from. So let's take a look at the can. So this is Area 2 Experimental Brewing out of Stratford, Connecticut. We have Synopsis right across the front. You can't miss it. Dark Sour Cherry tells you the flavor right up front. And it says wild sour ale brewed with morello cherries. So let's take a look at the can. Nice cigar label wrap. Nice foil wrapper. It's got some nice shining quality to it. So another thing that makes this beer special is the ingredients that are used in it. So Phil Markowski, our brewmaster, he uses all fresh ingredients. He uses all fresh fruit. Everything is as real as it can come. And in this beer in particular, there's a combination of fermentation that goes along with it. In sour ales, there's two types of fermentation. There's wild fermentation and there's kettle souring. Kettle souring is a fast way to make a beer. You introduce bacteria to it, and in 2 or 3 days the beer is sour and it's done. You package it, you send it on its way. There's also wild fermentation. Wild fermentation is where there's actually bacteria in the outside atmosphere that comes in. It gets into the beer and it just slowly ferments to create these sour flavors. And what's awesome about this beer, Synopsis, and the whole Synopsis series is it's a combination of both. There's some wild fermenting yeast, and then there's some kettle souring that goes in with it also. But it's a Synopsis, it's a shortened version of how we make a lambic beer. Alright, so as any beer that we pour, we always want to try to have the proper glassware. So today we're going to be using a Connecticut Brewers Festival glass from 2015. This is a snifter type. It's nice and clean. So this will hold the beer, show the color through the nice clean glass. And then also with this tulip edge, it will hold and retain the head and the aroma in the glass. So, Synopsis Dark Cherry Sour Ale. Let's get a pour going on. So, look at that color, so deep red. Nice pink head. You can smell it over here. Look how beautiful that is. Awesome color. You can barely see through it. Okay, aroma first. You get strong Morello cherry up through the nose, into the mouth. You can hear the fizz of the bubbles just fizzing away. And you get somewhat of like a little, it's almost like you can say that you smell the tartness in the beer. But let's take a sip. Great red color, amazing. And that's what you get when you use real fresh fruit in beer, is you get awesome real color. It's so good. It's refreshingly clean, nice and soft all the way through, a little bit dry. It's got a slight tartness. It's not as sour as you think it would be. It's got a very slight cherry sourness, tartness from the cherries. You can taste the oak fully through the whole entire beer. This is so good. I mean, the color, the flavors, you get oak, you get oak, you get tart, you get a little bit of, it's very dry, but overall it's just a really, it's a great drinking beer. So this is, comes in a 16-ounce can, Synopsis Dark Sour Cherry. It is awesome. From Area 2 Experimental Brewing in Stratford, Connecticut. It's awesome. I hope you guys can check this out. And if you have any questions about souring or sour ales, put it in the link below. I'll be putting out a lot more craft beer review videos, and I will be doing them pretty soon. We got some IPAs, we got some stouts, we got a whole bunch of different styles of beer that we'll be checking out. And again, I want to thank you guys for coming out, checking out this awesome beer. It's called Synopsis Dark Sour Cherry Ale from Area 2 Brewing Company in Stratford, Connecticut. I hope you guys have a great day. Like, share, subscribe this video, and I'll see you around. Thank you very much.